we're often focused on getting term and getting extensions on our debt. And that's just a function of being around for 80 years and understanding 4 or 5 years from now, when the term of the debt comes up, we don't want to kind of be vulnerable, and we want an ability to extend loans without begging for forgiveness. One of the things I love about real estate is like people come from all walks of life, but having come from this environment where it's like acting, producing, teaching tennis, living all sorts of crazy places in LA just because you're just trying to get by when you're on that, call it in the entertainment field, to working for, a really kind of like blue chip white shoe firm like Trammell Company. I'm out of my MBA. I'm like obsessed with real estate. I think it's like the funnest, greatest industry in the world. And I was obsessed with just getting to know every nook and cranny, every corner of it that I could think of, that I could understand. And I realized that, hey, I don't really know what it's like to live
You seem very committed to these projects, almost that you individually own them.
in these buildings. So I was like, why don't I just go live in these buildings? LA is becoming more dense and being forced to kind of go up to kind of accommodate more people because we have a supply crisis here, really, a housing crisis. Thinking through the leasing path, someone enters your building from when they park and kind of what they see and what they experience is top of mind for us. Thinking through the experience of the resident when they walk into your building from maybe getting a coffee, from when they park in the building and access their unit on a day-to-day basis. I mean, those kinds of things directly impact like renewal rates. And if folks don't like living if you sell them on the dream of living in the building and they get there, then don't enjoy it, they're going to leave, and that's a way higher operating cost. At Trammell Company, it's a total meritocracy. I mean, it's totally about kind of like what you do, how hard you work, what you create. And I think that's an amazing thing in real estate because, there's lots of, legacy owners who might own a company and you could go work for them, but you'll never kind of participate and maybe never have true ownership. If you come here and work your butt off, you essentially will kind of have a piece of this.
And I wasn't paying you for a lesson, but just as a friend, like we hit. And you dropped one simple tip to me, which was work really, really hard in preparation to hit the shot. You're hustling, you're moving, you're really moving those legs, and you're doing all the work and all the energy to get in the position and then once you start to swing for the shot, it's the opposite. Everything's relaxed and you just sort of let it just happen naturally. And so I wonder,
think of Kobe Bryant, and he gets credit for this idea of like, he put so much work in that when he got to the game or the big shot, he'd done it so many times that he was relaxed about it. I think that's something that we can all kind of strive for, is that like, there's so much preparation and so much work that goes into putting the right people in the right places and making sure there's enough structure that like you can make a partner feel comfortable that you've got it under control. In development, these projects take 7, 8, 10 years, right?